Teresa.
Aloinga, Olivia.
Aloinga, Olumialangi.
And you are watching Fresh.
If I'm around, I'm the one they discussing. If you try to go against me, you're in trouble. Anything I want, I'ma take it.
Kia ora, my name's Nico. I'm here at Raglan Skate Park, keeping it fresh, whangaroa style.
They know I got it, they know I got it.
Talofa everybody, my name is Jimmy Leatawa and you're watching Fresh.
They know I got it, everyone talking, they know. I am the topic.
Here's what's coming up on Fresh today.
I got it.
This is a cultural refresh on the salusalu.
Just something that's naturally in our blood, like cabaret is something that, you know, whakawhingers are renowned for.
How fresh are you?
Waikato, down to Rotorua for some mountain biking, and then just up to Tauranga for stand-up paddleboarding. It was me. Great weekend. What about you? What'd you do?
Praise be to the true creator. Women is the one who made ya. She the matriarch, got no room for the haters. Yeah, if you can't handle it, then see you later. Amen.
Viva Return of the Ula is Fina Fatale's latest cabaret show. What's special about ours is that it's one of the only shows that is a full cast of Pacific and Māori trans and queer performers, aka MVP FAF+. So I guess that's what makes it really special.
1, 2, 3! I whakapapa to the land. I am the dripping ink, the treaty bleeds.
Get a bit of dancing, some singing, a bit of spoken word poetry, a bit of drag performance, which is something that's naturally in our blood. Like cabaret is something that, you know, whakawhingers are renowned for.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody.
Yeah, I guess, you know, with this new generation, it's kind of in that style of like Samoan Fale Aiku, where there's like that satire comedy for like, you know, very serious issues that our communities go through in everyday life. And so that's kind of like, you know, the essence of the show.
Okay, look what happened.
What happened?
Ole mea la le ma happened. Ma o sa vali vali a kui le sia fiafinga le mooking king le la.
Oi.
Okay.
Dancers, if you can get into nudes and blacks and be on standby and get ready when Sammy gives you the okay, please.
It's nice to be able to move the way I want to move and like make my body, like I get to, I guess, push the boundaries as far as I want to be pushed. I think what sets us apart from all the other shows is that we do it all. There's definitely a flow of masculinity, femininity, sexiness, of it all. I guess you're definitely not going to get another show like our show.
I thought the show was amazing. Keep it fresh.
I thought it was amazing, talented, just speechless. I enjoyed it very much.
I think the difference between the young generation of whakawhinge compared to our older sisters and aunties, it's just a new revelation of life. We are in a generation of media. We're in a generation of finding new terminologies to exist in and find refuge in. And so I think it's just a growth. I don't think we're fully changed. I feel like just like with every culture that builds, the foundation was always there. And so for me, I always say I'm a whakawhinge first before I identify as a trans woman, because I am always someone before I am.
It's really cool to see this type of experience of dances and culture. I was real into it, yeah. Singing, how there's just the genres and all that, that was really cool. Keep it fresh.
It's kind of taking a little bit of the old and a little bit of the new. Like I like to sort of reference stuff. My style is sort of nostalgic. Like there's stuff that I, you know, grew up watching, like whakawhinge pageants and beauty pageants that have stuck onto me, and it's kind of taking all of my childhood of like performing in the lounge of my auntie on my auntie's house, you know, with our towel wrapped around our heads and our sulu au-aus, you know, performing for them. It's kind of like a little bit of that with kind of like a modern twist to it.
Bulavanaka, my name is Rachel Matangi and this is a cultural refresh on the salusalu.
It's kind of simple when we're in limbo.
The salusalu is a Fijian necklace made from natural resources. One of the main things they use is val, which is dried bark, but if there's no val, they use big green leaves.
You're invincible, but you take the damage.
Different parts of Fiji, they use different flowers and also unique weaving patterns.
Not invisible, I can see.
Salusalu means garland of flowers, and the word salu came from the word salumi, which means put around. Right now, they're used for significant events in somebody's life, at weddings or funerals, graduations, birthdays, but in the past they were used for special chiefs and traditional ceremonies. The salusalu, there's two different ways to make the flowers. One is there's fresh and you can go outside, you can pick them, layer them, weave them into the necklace, and the other one is handmade, which you can make it out of dried bark from mostly hibiscus. My mum and my nana make the salusalu, and it's mostly for females to make them. Giving a salusalu is called Vei Vaka Salusalu Taki. Salusalu is unique to me because it's been passed down for so long, so the love continues throughout your family.
Kia ora te whānau, ko te Hakaraia o te rangi Wilson tōku ingoa. I'm an MMA fighter, I'm young, gifted, and I'm brown.
I went down to old, Taupo.
Taupo's great. Oh, sorry, my lawyers.
What's up? My name's Evan the Heat, and you're watching Fresh TV. Booyah!
Our ancestors fought. The majority of the time, they wouldn't come back. You know, at the end of the day, I'm still fighting with rules, with a referee. And these days, I feel like fighting MMA is the closest thing that connects me to my ancestors. Kia ora te whānau, ko te Hakaraia o te rangi Wilson tōku ingoa. I'm an MMA fighter, I'm young, gifted, and I'm brown. I grew up in Rotorua, New Zealand, Ohinamutu. Our pa down there, I was blessed to grow up around a place that's so rich in our Māori culture. Grew up with Te Reo Māori being my first language. Just being brought up around our marae, our culture was such a blessing for me. I'm so grateful to have that upbringing. My dad was a kickboxer. He's also a black belt in karate and taekwondo. He didn't necessarily always push me to compete. Like, he was never like, you're gonna be a world champion or anything like that. He always thought that, like, if he died tomorrow, he would want me to be able to protect myself. When I got older, like around high school, I really started to like martial arts. I was seeing the likes of like Anderson Silva, John Jones, all of those legends that are in the UFC. Watching all of them really inspired me and really grew my love for the sport. Then I started doing jiu-jitsu around 14 years old.
We're about to hit some pads, go through a little bit of a routine on his next opponent, see if we can put together a bit of a game plan. I work with his striking, mainly. Used to be like one of the fighters here, but now one of the punching bags, I suppose.
Not many people know this, but what actually inspired my huge jiu-jitsu journey was actually getting served in an MMA fight. So like I fought my first ever MMA fight when I was 17. I got taken down and just couldn't get up. I've never been knocked out before, and I'm sure that sucks. But being taken down and manhandled, you can't explain it. So after that day, I was just thinking, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna dedicate my life to making sure that I never get taken down and manhandled like that again.
Huck's has got a bright future. He basically we've just been bringing up his different skill sets over the last 3 to 5 years, and diet and work ethic and all the rest of it. Really, he hasn't got any holes.
Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah, work ethic and talent. So, yeah, watch out, world.
Bellator looks like the go right now. 100%, I want to be in the UFC one day. But I also don't want to be one of those guys that gets signed and released within 2 fights. I want to earn my way. I want to make just a huge wave in the sport before I go there. We're out here at Piha Beach. It's good to just get out of the city and just get back around some nature and just refresh the mind, stretch, and yeah, it's good. It's good physical recovery. Just hearing all the stories about our ancestors, they were bad. We're so blessed to have these kōrero, these stories being shared with us. We can go to a place and know that, okay, if I go to Mission Bay and I'm sitting on the beach there, I can look at Rangitoto Island and I know that's the island that my tūpuna Tamatekapua fought Ruaiao, and te rangi toto ai te hua Tamatekapua. The day that Tamatekapua's nose bled when Ruaiao headbutted him. Before I fight, I think about those stories, and I know that blood runs through me. That this is something we should be proud of. We should never shy away from who we are. We should always be unapologetically Māori, unapologetically Samoan. Train myself every day so I don't get knocked out. That's a big motivation, but I also understand that this is the game we play, and that's why everyone loves it. Because you never know what's going to happen, and it's a crazy feeling stepping in there because you visualize all the stuff, you train, you have game plans, all of this stuff to try and make it familiar as possible. But at the end of the day, before you step in that cage, you don't know what's going to happen, and that's why everyone loves it. It's a thrill like no other, and there's nothing that even comes close. I love the person I become when I feel like fighting brings out the best version of me, It just pushes me to be the best version of myself. I like the person I become at the end of that 8-week grueling camp. I like finding out about what I'm made of, I feel like it just really brings the best out of me.
Not gonna lie, I'm myself before it, Even any fighter that says they're not scared to go out there, they either don't care about what they're doing or they're lying, But it makes the one that much better, just like all those doubts, hard times, they'll weigh it down on you, and then you get your hand raised and it just makes all those late nights, early mornings, everything worth it, Be proud of who you are, proud to be Māori, proud to be Poly, and I will be until I'm 6 feet deep.
Waikato, down to Rotorua for mountain biking, and then just up to Tauranga for stand-up paddleboarding. It was me. Great weekend. What about you? What did you do?
I went down to old, Taupo.
Taupo's great. Oh, sorry, my lawyer's account. I gotta go.
You're better than that. It's Taupo.
I think I'll give you guys a clue. The hospital that's in Hamilton has the same name as this river.
It's not Middlemore Hospital then.
No, is Middlemore in... Oh my gosh.
Oh, no, Middlemore's in South
In
Auckland.
South Auckland.
Salofalava, this is Brad Mika, and you are watching Fresh.
Welcome back to another episode of How Fresh Are You? High School Edition. Today we continue the search for the country's best and brightest and put their Pacific knowledge to the test. On my right, we have, representing rock solid Mount Roskill Grammar, we have Phoenix and Rachel. And on my left, representing the Lions Den, Mount Albert Grammar, give it up for Mele and Tully. One of these teams will be going through to the grand final and the other will be going home to mummy and daddy. Our first game is rapid fire. The team with the most correct answers will win the round. Mount Roskill Grammar, are you ready?
Sir.
No, you're not. Mount Albert Grammar, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, a little bit better. Our first question. If you are traveling from Viti level to Vanua level, what country are you in?
Fiji.
Correct answer. Well done. First point goes to Mount Albert Grammar. Name the plant that is the national symbol of New Zealand.
Silver friend.
Well done, Mount Roskill. Firing in today. Who won the last two Super Rugby Aotearoa competitions? Mount Albert Grammar.
Is it the Highlanders?
No, Melly, it wasn't the Highlanders. Where are you from? Mount Roskill, have a go.
The Crusaders.
Well done, Mount Roskill Grammar.
Oh, my.
Rock solid, coming in. All right, moving on to our next question. Name this flag. Mount Albert Grammar.
The Cook Islands.
Well done, well done. That was correct. What is the longest river in Aotearoa? Mount Albert Grammar.
The Hamilton River.
No.
The Nile River.
Oh, wrong country. I think I'll give you guys a clue. The hospital that's in Hamilton has the same name as this river.
It's not Middlemore Hospital then.
No, is Middlemore in... Oh my gosh.
Oh, no, Middlemore's in South Auckland.
In South Auckland.
All right, the answer I was looking for was the Waikato River.
Oh,
Waikato.
Oh, my God.
Our last question. Which famous Kiwi reggae band sang this iconic song? E papa waiari. Millie.
Herbs.
The Herbs, I will take the Herbs. Mount Albert Grammar managed to win that first game, rapid fire. Mount Roskill Grammar, you have a chance to win this next game and take us to a draw with Take Me Hollywood. Where we give you a line from a famous movie and teams will do their best to give us the name of the exact movie title. You will be given more points if you're able to do it in the style of the voice that I give you. Are you ready?
Yes.
You will need to do it in the voice of Mary Poppins. You have 1 minute to do this, and your 1 minute begins now.
Hey, Chardonnay, wanna see my makeup? Yes. I'm off the deep end. Watch as I dive in. I'll never reach the ground.
Mary would be so proud.
Next one.
I'm a Groot.
What?
I'm a Groot.
Galaxy Gardens.
Yes.
Well done.
Guardians.
We'll take that.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who was the fairest one of all?
Snow White.
Yes. Now you're in the sunken place. Now you're in the sunken place.
Wait, I know
Now
it.
you're in the sunken
Scary
place.
movie.
Well done, Mount Albert Grammar. The two that I was looking for, I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in, I'll never reach the ground. A Star is Born. Now you're in the sunken place. Get out.
Oh.
All right, well done to Mount Albert Grammar. I'm going to give you guys an extra point because Mary Poppins was poppin'. Well done, give them a big hand. Your score now is 4 out of 5 for that round. Well done. Okay, just like Mount Albert Grammar, you have 1 minute to do this. I will need you to do this in the voice of Cardi B. Remember, you can steal some extra points as well. Your 1 minute starts now.
Ow, may the force be with you.
Star Wars.
Nice, well done. Yes, Cardi.
My name is Jeff.
Oh, next passing.
You is kind, you is smart, you is important.
Okay, Cardi.
No, next.
Just keep swimming.
Jaws.
No.
Okay.
Oh, Finding Nemo.
Yes.
Oh, we'll give him that. Moving on.
Ohana means family. Family
Lilo
means
and
nobody.
Stitch. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, okay, give it.
Go back to the other two.
My name is Jeff.
Yeah, next one.
You is kind, you is smart,
Keep
you
it
is
going.
important. You is kind, you is smart.
Oh, my man. Woo! All right, that was 3 out of 5. But I loved Cardi B's voice, so I'll throw you an extra point. It was a draw for Take Me Hollywood, but Mount Albert Grammar took our rapid fire. Therefore, they're off to the grand final. Well done to you guys. Mount Roskill Grammar, though, you two will receive 2 $50 vouchers for Blue Rose Cafe on Sandringham Road. Well done to you guys. Give them a big hand. That's it from us. Who will join Mount Albert Grammar in the grand final? Find out next week on How Fresh Are You?
Thank you for watching the show. Tune in next week for more Fresh. Yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Keep it fresh.
Kia ora freshies, my name is Leighton Fairley and I'm young, gifted and brown. Phew.
Rua wiki ki mua e hoa, kāre awi paku kōrero Māori. I couldn't even speak Māori. I nei ka kōrero Māori anake.